Hey YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you the remainder of the things that are currently on the chopping block. If you follow me on Instagram or on my YouTube community page, you will have seen a plethora of items for sale, some of which would have been a real shocker for a lot of you. And honestly, they're kind of a shocker for me too. But when I make my mind up, I just separate myself from that item and I let go because I have enough things in my closet to fill the void. And also I have things on the way that will fill any void that I create by selling certain items that may shock you. Now, you may ask, what items are you talking about, Erin? The first of these two items that I think will be the biggest shock to all of you would be my Kaffe Troupe chain shoulder bag. And I'm pretty sure I've said in the past, I would have to go back and watch my own videos to remember everything I've said, but I'm pretty sure that I've said that I wouldn't ever sell this. Well, I should never say never. I will eat my words every time. And the reason I decided to sell this and the other bag that I'll show you just here in a minute is that I haven't worn it. I haven't worn it in a long time. I have worn it, but I haven't worn it in a long time. And I feel like I've sort of grown out of wanting to wear flowers, and I'm wearing more monogram now. And so for that reason, I decided to sell that bag, and I have decided to sell another bag, which I'm going to pull out right now. So on the chopping block is also this gorgeous Rodarte times Coach collaboration. This is with the metallic leather sequins, and some of them are in like a black patent leather and the others are in like a gunmetal. And then it also has these golden rivets with gold hardware. It has a special hang tag. It says Coach, and I believe it also says Rodarte on it. Yeah, the second tag, I think they're both upside down, but the second tag says Rodarte. And I picked this up on Poshmark for $500 plus tax. And I was originally asking $535 just to cover, you know, taxes and shipping. And I'm going to reduce the price to $450. And for a lot of you, this is the first time you have seen this bag. You may not have even seen me post it on Instagram or my YouTube community page. So you're getting a better deal from the get-go, but it's not in perfect condition. It's in very good to excellent condition because of the nature of the glove tan leather, which is smooth and super, super soft to the touch. You do get little marks on the glove tan leather that are just natural to this particular type when you use it at all. I think this bag's been used a total of maybe a couple of times. There is a little bit of a mark right in here, and in my listing I do have photographs. And also one thing I noticed, there was a crack right here in the glaze, which I repaired using the trick where I used E6000 glue and the black V-Bleeds edge coat. But it's not perfect because I'm not a professional artisan, but it's really good. I don't think many people would look at your bag close enough to realize that that was there. When you open the flap though, you will see that it is no longer cracked. I do have a little line covering where the crack was in the black edge coat, so you can see where that was. And I'll show you what it looked like, but I think it's really good now. I don't think it's going to come open anytime soon. Here is the other side. I added just a tiny bit of the edge coat to it, but it was not cracked. On the inside, even the interior of the flap looks awesome. I don't really see much in the way of scratching. You'll see that it's black. This bag has a custom dust bag that says Coach times Rodarte. I do have an insert in it. It wasn't designed to go in it, but I will include it if you want it. This is called the Courier crossbody, and it comes with this really thick, chunky chain strap. And it's on the shorter side for a crossbody, so I would consider this more of a long shoulder bag for most. But because the bag has black leather sequins, you can definitely wear it with any black leather strap with gold hardware. And you can also wear it with black leather straps that have gunmetal hardware because of the color of the leather sequins. So here it is on me crossbody, and I think you can appreciate that it is on the shorter side, but again, it does work on the shoulder like this. And I think that's how most people would want to wear it if they weren't using it with like a leather crossbody strap. I do actually have two Coach chain straps for sale. I've got this crossbody one, which went with a Dreamer bag, and I picked it up and it's maybe been used once or twice. The only potential damage on these would be just on the inside of the hooks. And you all know how picky I am. I don't keep things around that are worn out. But this is from a Cassie 19, and it is a shoulder strap. The Cassie 19 strap does not go over the D-rings on this bag, but the Dreamer strap does. And you can see here how good the gunmetal looks with this particular bag. So I'll try it on with this one. This one is 49 inches. That is definitely a better look for this bag. So this is definitely an option if you are looking for a longer strap, and I think it plays nicely off of the color of the leather sequins. The Cassie 19 chain strap is just over 22 inches long. So those are your measurements in case you're trying to figure out what strap you would wear with this particular bag. So I emptied out the bag. Let's look inside. You can see it's all leather lined. It has a generous pocket in the front, which is plenty large for any cell phone that you could imagine. And then it has this cool kiss lock coin purse that's built into the bag. If you want to use it as a clutch, these D-rings swing to the inside, which is a really cool feature. And then to close it, you just slip the, I guess, the tongue through the loop. I don't know what I would call that exactly, but when you do set the bag down on a surface, this does come up like this. And so for display purposes, I have it sitting on some boxes where this hangs down straight. If you look at ones on the pre-love market, a lot of times this is curved forward, but I don't like that look. So I would always want to store it the way that I have it, where this part is sitting kind of flush up against a box. But let me go ahead and zoom in up close and just show you everything about it. If you look at the sequins, they glisten and sparkle, and they do continue around to the back. For the Couriers from this collection, a lot of them don't have sequins on both the top and the bottom. It's just one of those two, and I believe it's just the top. It's just on the flap. But I love that this has both. And I think both of the styles that came out with leather sequins in this particular body style had both. The other one was like a black with multicolored sequins. And then if you look here at this portion of the bag, this is the other area I want to draw your attention to. There's just a slight loss of sheen, like right here and right here. And it's really hard to see. It's in my listing photos. It's really only visible when you get the light on it just right. And there's also a tiny little mark around there somewhere. But again, the bag is in excellent condition. It is as close to new as I have ever seen one on the pre-love market. And it is just luscious in the way it feels, and the craftsmanship is impeccable. I just always want to disclose absolutely everything that I can to you so that you know what you're getting when you buy from me. The price on this is $450, and I paid $500 plus tax on Poshmark. So I'm giving you a deal, and I only used it once, so you're getting a steal. If the Rodarte bag that I just showed you sells, I will only have one kind of artist bag left, and that would be this Valentino bag. And I think that this is absolutely gorgeous as well. I don't know if I will keep this forever. It's not on the chopping block right now. I do think it's quite special. I love the bird on it. I love the lizard on the sides. The thing I don't love about this bag is that the capacity is not as good as you would think, considering the bag is 10 inches across. The depth of it is decent, but when it gets up to here, it narrows. And so when I put my normal items in it, this ends up not folding over well if I put things up higher than about here, which is a little tricky. And so I don't love this as much as I thought, just because of being able to fit my stuff in. I love it on the shelf though. And that was the problem I was having with my Kaffe set and my Rodarte pieces is I love them on the shelf, but I wasn't using them. I didn't have any issues fitting my items in this particular bag. This is great capacity. I did have to downsize a little bit for the Kaffe chain shoulder bag, and of course I also sold the Callie, which is like a wallet on chain, and that's just a different category. I mean, you know, if you're carrying a wallet on a chain, you're not going to carry everything, but the capacity on this one is great. In comparison to this Valentino, this holds more, and it also holds way more than the Kaffe Troupe chain shoulder bag. Kind of all over the place because I'm exhausted, but I'm gonna sell this Cassie 19 chain strap for $50 if anybody wants it. And then this Dreamer shoulder chain, I'm gonna sell it for $60 if anybody wants it. And again, it's 49 inches end to end. The last thing I wanna show you that I have up for sale that hasn't already sold are these straps from See-Through Purses. I love See-Through Purses. I have a discount code with them that I always link down in the description box for 30% off, which will let you get their straps for around $20. These are made better than your typical Amazon straps. They're stitched better. The hardware is upgraded in terms of additional coating, I believe. And I am just selling these because I sold my Longchamp bag that has gold hardware. And I sold my gunmetal bags that matched this particular pattern and this particular pattern. And so I have 7 straps here. I will put a picture in as I'm talking so you can maybe see them all a little better. But these, again, if you went out and just bought them, they would be 20 bucks after my coupon code, but I'm going to sell them for 2 for $20, and that's shipped. And then if you want more than that, just message me and we'll work out a deal. They're in excellent condition, maybe used once or twice, not much at all. And again, all of these have gold hardware except for these two patterns have the gunmetal hardware. And on these two, I noticed that this one has almost like an iridescent sheen to it. So I did want to point that out. Out of this bunch, I know you can't get this one anymore. This was one of my favorite ones to go with my Rose Dust Marc Jacobs, the tote bag that I don't have anymore. This one looks amazing with argan oil. This one looks good with anything black. It's sort of like a fuchsia color. It comes up differently depending on how the light reflects on it. This strap seems kind of loud, but it matches with so much stuff. It looks really good with the Coach. I'm trying to think of the name of the color. And also this color goes good with papaya. And then this is like a very good strap to wear with gold or silver, even though it has gold hardware, because it has the silver sparkly stripe through it. So I think that is all I have for you. Again, the Courier crossbody is $4.50. The Cassie 19 chain strap is $50. The Dreamer is $60. And then those other straps that I just showed you are 2 for $20 and even more discounted if you buy more than that. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there is the same. It's the @symbol, then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.